Hi everyone, this is Elizabeth, the Baptist Homeschooler, and today I just wanted to do a comparison of these two books, the ABC Memory Book, a Bible verse for each letter, and Big Thoughts for Little People, ABCs to Help You Grow. Now, how I ended up with these two, if you have seen my preschool unboxing video, you'll know that I intended to use the ABC Memory Book for preschool, and then in my update video on how preschool is going, I decided that I was going to save it for this coming school year with my son, and he is going to be doing the junior kindergarten program from Memoria Press, not quite in full. I intend to make a video about that later on. Honestly, my health has kind of slowed down my video production, but I intend to do more coming up in the future. But this Big Thoughts for Little People, ABCs to Help You Grow, was a part of that junior kindergarten package. And I originally, when I purchased the Memoria Press stuff, did not get it because I had the ABC Memory Book. And then I started seeing people's reviews about how wonderful this Big Thoughts for Little People was, how theologically rich it was, and so I ended up ordering it post getting my other curriculum in. But I want to show you what I saw when I looked at these two and my thoughts. So first I'm going to look at the ABC Memory Book here, Bible verse for each letter, and just for example's sake, I'm going to be using the letter Y. Why? Because I happened to flip to it first when I was looking at doing this morning. So in this book, here, I'll move this one out of the way. Y, the Bible verse, ye are the light of the world, a city that is set on a hill cannot be hid, Matthew 5:14. And then over here in the corner, and it's very similar format on every page, what Matthew 5:14 tells us: you who belong to Christ are his lights in a world of darkness and sin. Jesus wants your light always shining brightly so it can be seen like a city built on top of a hill. And then down here, there's usually some kind of, like over here, there's a psalm, some kind of poem or something. Every little kindness, every deed of love, every little action prompted from above, even a cup of water in God's great name given, is like beams of starlight shining down from heaven. And it's attributed to Christian Age. So I don't know if that's what a person or just like the Christian Age, but regardless, that's what it says. I mentioned this before, no surprise. I absolutely love this book. I think it's fantastic. All the scriptures are King James. The only letter that does not have a Bible verse is Z, but they cover the scriptural account of Zacchaeus for the letter Z. So that is the ABC Memory Book, Bible verse for each letter. Now, the Big Thoughts for Little People. This book, I wanted to like it. That's why I purchased it, is because I thought that it was going to be really fantastic for my son. And the illustrations are cute. The idea is nice, but when I started going through each of the letters, I really had trouble with it. Okay, Y. Y is for yelling. It's all right outdoors, but please be more quiet in houses and stores. So this was a kind of a common theme I noticed on each page. It was not a Bible point. It was more of a manners and correction type point. And then sometimes in this section, they kind of made assumptions about how your kids behave, and I really didn't care for that. Do you like to yell? I think most children do. Sometimes making a lot of noise is all right, but sometimes it isn't. Here are some times you should be quiet. When your mother is resting or is tired, when the baby is asleep, when your parents have guests, when you should be taking a nap. And then they ask you to find things in the picture, which is more of a developmental thing. And then these scriptures, I think, I'll see what version of the Bible it is here in a second. If you shout like If you shout a pleasant greeting to a friend too early in the morning, he will count it as a curse. For somebody that's a King James only kind of girl, that really just does not sound like scripture to me. It sounds like a paraphrase at best. Yes, the Living Bible is what it's taken from, because the author is connected with the Living Bible, Kenneth Taylor. So, and then I'll just show you a different one. Q is for quarrel. Each wants the first turn, but waiting for others is not hard to learn. So like I said, for me, the biggest thing, and the reason why ultimately I'm going to send this one back, is because I have this one, and I feel like this focuses more on God, and this one focuses more on manners, behavior, and us. It's not a bad thing, but as far as basically being what they call the devotional section of the curriculum, I much prefer the idea of using this. So anyway, that's just my thoughts. If you love this book, I take nothing away from you in that. I just absolutely didn't care for it and thought that it might be nice to hear a different perspective, because all I had heard was glowing reviews of this book. So anyway, until next time, thank you.